Hi, this is Amir Anzur from amiranzur.com. Today is 5th of July, 2010. Basically, 5th of July, now it's just turned past midnight. It's the 6th of July. I am now a free man. I have left my job and I'm freaking excited as my first day waking up tomorrow morning free. And it's taken me a long freaking time to get here. I'm still got, it's not like I've made my millions or anything like that, but I have now seen the road of what I needed to do to get out of my job. I've been an entrepreneur and worked for myself for a long time in the past. I took 2.5 years to work in the public sector to help out in education. And the problem I had with working eventually became that my big key performance indicator, my KPI, became pleasing just one person. That was my boss. If I didn't get along with my boss, that was it. I mean, I'd lose my job and all this stuff. Now, as an entrepreneur, now that I'm working for myself again full-time, and I don't have to rely on that salary, yes, there's a bit of, scarcity to think about, oh, how am I going to make money and all that stuff. But secondly, what's already happened is my brain has become a lot more creative in terms of getting money. Because, even today I had the credit card company ask me for yet another credit card loan. I was tempted, but now I'm like, well, if I have that option, I'll always keep using the credit card option. If I just start using my brain, I'll come up with tons of ways to generate wealth, right? And that's exactly what's happened. Like even today, I figured out things that I was doing for free and how to monetize them. And when you throw someone in at the deep end of a swimming pool, most people learn how to swim. And I'm not saying quit your day job and all that stuff. It took me a long time to put myself in a position that I could, right? I work freaking every weekend. If anyone, my friends that have seen me in the last couple of years, I used to feel guilty about saying no to parties and all that stuff. But then they got used to it. Amir was freaking working on the internet, studying, trying out different ideas, and he wasn't being disrespectful to say no to birthday parties or whatever event was coming up. I was working my behind off to come to exactly a day like this where now I can say I'm a freaking free man, right? And I can tell you, like my brain just feels like a weight has been lifted off my shoulder. I don't have to please that one person. I've got now multiple clients that I have to make and do their stuff. When you become an entrepreneur, it's not like you get rid of boss, right? But I can choose my clients, right? I can choose if there's someone really freaking annoying to work with. I just don't take that work, or I charge them a lot more, or whatever it is, right? And I don't do it, right? And now that's the thing. When you go into the entrepreneurial world, you always have to deal with people. You always have to please people and all that stuff. Same as you do at your job. But you can pick, I can pick my customer. I can pick my clients. I can pick what my day is going to be like. And how much wealth to create is up to me. It's not determined by how many years I worked in a company or what my boss thinks of me or whatever. It's determined by how much value I can create to the world. If I create zero value to the world and you guys or whoever's watching, I'm going to make zero money. If I create a lot of value, I will make a freaking load of money. So just a blog post to say I'm freaking happy on July the 6th, 2010, which is to say I'm a freaking free man. Look out for a lot of my services and products already out in the market. Textflow.com, mobile, shopmarkets.com, which is an e-commerce platform. Webpreneur University, which I teach, this is my freaking passion, is teaching the internet, teaching computing, teaching all this stuff to people around the world, to teach them that it's easier now than any point in history to work for yourself. We're going to be teaching you things like Moodle, even like a platform, an open source OS Commerce, where it's open source e-commerce platforms to all this sort of stuff that you're going to love, like WordPress. It's open source stuff you don't even have to pay for. All you need to do is pay for the investment in your brain. So look out for it. Amir Anzur from the Dean of Webpreneur University saying, I practice what I preach, which is becoming a free man or woman. I'm the man. And enjoy life. And if you want to be at this stage where I am now, and I can tell you I'm freaking happy right now and excited, work, right? Spend your weekends not watching TV, not watching stuff. Work towards your business. Try some ideas. A lot is going to fail. But go out and make it happen rather than just watching guys like me and go, oh, he's so lucky. He doesn't have a boss like I do and all that stuff. Go out and make it happen. You have exactly the same tools that I have at my exposure. So see you around. Amir at amiranzur.com.